It is Tuesday, October 19th, 2021. I am Marshal Manlove from Delaware Sports and my sports reports. Beginning week number 3 of broadcasting here. And, yep, that's my hair. It has calmed down over the last 2 hours or so. For the last 2 hours or so, I've been working on all this stuff. Now, when you see the final results of this, you're going to say to yourself, you didn't do any work, man. Like, is this really what you did in 2 hours? Well, yeah, it does take some time. I will say this. If I really decide to put at least 50% effort into this, you're going to love what we do here. I swear to you. I am still looking for a lot of help, though. I'm particularly looking for somebody to help me with research. You'll understand why I need somebody to do some research for me. Kind of as a hobby, I guess, to start until such time as we can generate enough subscriptions, particularly on YouTube, to get into the revenue stream so I can pay people to do research stuff. Where should you look? Right here on my sports reports on YouTube. Let's refresh that. Come on, man. Refresh. So I know that we're even on right now. I wonder if I'm even on. I'm on Twitch right now. That I know. Come on, man. Apparently not live right now on YouTube. That's okay. I can put the recording up there later. Boy, that's annoying. You know what's really annoying? Even though I just said the title of this particular, the description of this particular show is let's get some positive energy in here. It's a little difficult to be positive when every 2 days your laptop requires some sort of update which wipes out all your settings. Every single one. I have to put in every single website again. I have to log in everywhere. Because, God forbid, we go more than 2 days without needing some update. Here's an update that Microsoft can do. Do an update where you don't need updates. How's that? I mean, they force you to do it. It's ridiculous. Stick around here because I'm going to do some national sports stuff in a little bit. We'll talk about the Delaware sports stuff first. These are some highlights and all from yesterday, October 18th. We'll start with high school field hockey, and it's Jessica Silver who scored twice for the Dickinson Rams as they beat Hodson Votech 5-1. Valentina Medina had a goal and an assist, as did Mayo Pedro. Could be Maya. I might have spelled that wrong. Sorry if I did. Now, I think it's Maya. And I might have been hungry when I wrote this and put mayo and then tried to pronounce it Mayo because it's really Maya. And that's a possibility I did that there. I hadn't started my second pot of coffee yet. I'm on it now, though. So I'm a little clearer. And I'm clear about that and what happened. I was hungry and put mayo. Nice. All right. And Brenna Ziegler had 2 goals and an assist in Newark Charters 8-0 win over Mount Pleasant. The Solinsky sisters, Ella and Leah, both scored for the Patriots in the game. Michelle Malazarte, that's a cool name, notched 2 goals against St. Elizabeth's as MOT Charter records a 3-0 shutout. Caden Baker had 3 saves for the win in goal. Allison Lorenzoni assisted on 2 of the goals. The St. Mark's Spartans upset the undefeated Wilmington Charter Force 3-0. Lindsay Sawyer had a goal and an assist in the victory. And I realized that I had made a mistake in the last top 10 rankings. I did not have the Charter Force in there at all. Now they are. They're in at number 9. And had they been in there the last time I did this, they would have been higher. But this loss to St. Mark's, an unranked team, puts them down here. And you can argue with me all you want about having teams with records of 10-1 and 9-1 lower on the list. But the Henlopen North and South conferences are very, very tough, and they're beating up on each other. And every time it seems that they play one of the northern teams, they whoop up on them. So therefore, we see all of the top 8 teams from down south here in Delaware. Big game today, Smyrna and Sussex Tech. And I'll tell you what, I have to fix the video feed here. Having a little bit of an issue. Let's activate it. There we go. Ah, boy. The technology is great when it works, and it's not continually updating. You know what update it can do? Update it so everything will work when you want it to work. That would be cool. That would be a good update. So I hope you can see the top 10 rankings here. If you're on your phone, you're probably not able to, so I'll just read them here. This is Delmar 10-0, Cape and Lopin 9-1, the number 3 team. Smyrna 9-2, Sussex Tech, the number 4 team, 8-3. They were number 3, but they lost recently to, I believe it was Polytech. Sussex Academy in the 5 slot at 8-2. Caesar Rodney 7-5 at number 6. Dover makes an appearance here at 7-3-1 in the 7 hole. Polytech 8th. 6-4-1, the aforementioned Wilmington Charter Force 10-1 in the number 9 slot, and in number 10, Wilmington Friends 9-1-1. Dropping out this week, Newark Charter. They are about 9-1. Over in boys soccer, Samuel Stewart had a goal and an assist for Polytech as they beat Lake Forest 4-2. Cade Sipe had 2 assists. There's another cool name, Cade. Brandywine spotted Mount Pleasant a 1-0 first half lead and then ripped off 7 second half goals to win 7-1. Tejan Bangura had a goal and 2 assists. Trevor Pigeon scored twice for the Bulldogs. Carlos Ion Arredondo had a hand in all 3 of Hodson's goals in a 3-1 win over Smyrna. He scored once and had 2 assists. And junior Sean Bogan had a goal and 2 assists as Delaware Military beat Red Lions 6-0, and the Seahawks outshot the Lions 27-0. Cody Levering had 2 goals and 2 assists as the Conrad Red Wolves down Newark 6-1. Not a lot of volleyball action yesterday, especially action that was reported in the form of statistics. There were a few matches. I was at Conrad yesterday as they beat Hodson 3-0. Both teams are young. Kind of a quick match. And nobody recorded a whole lot of kills or assists or digs there. Or at least they weren't reported. I don't remember anybody having a real monster game like that. But it was fun for the Red Wolves. They won. In volleyball, as I just mentioned, Eliza Schneider had 18 kills for Red Lion as they swept Mount Pleasant in straight sets. Somebody submitted to me a school record set by this young lady here, Mallory Holloway from Conrad. She set a school record for the Red Wolves at Bellevue State Park. She ran a 19 minutes and 11 seconds in the 5K course there. And on that day, Conrad beat both Archmere and Wilmington Charter. So that's Delaware High School stuff. Today I'll be down at Caesar Rodney, refereeing the volleyball match between the Riders and the Indian River Indians. Now, let's see how this works. One of the things I was working on this morning was a PowerPoint. The problem is, I don't know that if I play this, you can actually see it. Let's start with volleyball, though, because this is going to be better seen on a laptop or computer. But here are the national kill leaders. And keep in mind here that in Delaware, we only play 15 regular season matches, which consist of 3 sets, best of 5. And these are unofficial. All right. I know firsthand that collecting statistics is a tricky thing, and sometimes they are open to opinion, I guess. Well, a kill's a kill. It's the last person who touched the ball for a point, unless it's an ace or something like that. But here, from Fayetteville, Texas, the number 1 kill leader is Blakely Robbins from Bayside Academy. Oops, not from Texas. Whoop. Brooklyn Yeager from Fayetteville, Texas. 763 kills. She's averaging 7.6 kills a set with a 52% kill average. I think that's pretty good. 52. She's going up twice, getting a kill 1 time. Aaliyah Stogner from Sparkman High School in Harvest, Alabama is second with 704 kills, 5 kills per set. Down here in the 10th spot, Ryan Swanson from McPherson High School in Kansas is averaging 7.7 kills per set. She played 24 sets less than Brooklyn Yeager from Fayetteville, and she has 584 kills. The national assist leaders. What made me think of this today is in Dover today, somebody we talked about last week, Olivia Nwanyu, is set to have her 1,000th career assist today. Blakely Robbins, a sophomore from Bayside Academy in Daphne, Alabama, has 1,407 assists this year so far. It's 10 assists per set, but they just play a whole lot more games. If we look at average assists per set of the top 10 leaders, we have Taylor Peck from Sequoia High School in Canton, Georgia, with 11.2 assists per set, and she has 1,217 on the year. There goes the video again. This is why I'm also going to need somebody to actively work this. So you'll see where most of these leaders are coming from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from Alabama, 1 from Georgia, 2 from Texas. 1, 2, 3 from Texas. The national block leaders. Total blocks from Caparis Cove, Texas, Kyra Gaston. She has 250 total blocks, 2.2 blocks per set. Of the top 10, you have Akila Hartle from Southwest Guilford High School. I'm not sure where that is. It cuts off there. She has 2.9 blocks per set. And from Weeping Water High School in Nebraska, Sammy Birch, 2.9 set of blocks per set, 174 total blocks. The national dig leaders with 989 so far. Kaylee Garrett from Sandrock High School in Leesburg, Alabama. You see Vanessa Rodriguez from Avalon High School in California digging 12.2 volleyballs per set. That's a lot. That's a lot of digs. You see, that's one of those things where I see a lot of variation in the statistical categories there, compilations. Let's go to high school football. Now, with football, they can't play 4 times as many games as they do here in Delaware. So there is some legitimacy in comparison in comparing what we do here, the athletes here in Delaware do compared to some of the other schools. Although you will see that for some of these schools, the regular season's getting close to being over. National passing yards leader. We have Drew Novak from Webster Brown in Ohio, 3,691 yards. He's throwing for 410 yards per game. And we have, he's from Ohio. We got 2 from my adopted home state of Utah here. Devin Brown from Draper, Utah, and from Summit Academy in Bluffdale, Utah, Devin Watson. I'm sorry, I am scratching it's my stupid hair is itching my nose, so excuse me. Probably could use a hair and makeup person too for the staff. Well, I could just use a different host. That would be cool. Wait, let's see what happens if I put this all the way up here. Oh, I can still see it. All right. Our national rushing yards leader, Deshaun Bishop from Carnes High School in Knoxville, Tennessee. He has 2,607 yards. We know that's a lot, right? Averaging 289 yards a game. The leader in yards per carry of the top 8 that we have here, Marquise McCombs from Chase High School in Forest City, North Carolina. In receiving yards, our top 3 from Utah, Cody Hagan from Corner Canyon in Draper, Utah. He's got 1,366 yards, averaging 21 yards per catch, 14 touchdowns. From Kamas, Utah, Cale B. Thompson. He's got 11 touchdowns, 1,351 yards. Luke Livingston from Orem, Utah. He's got 20 touchdowns, 1,314 yards in the air for him. National touchdown leaders. After 8 games, Kanye Roberts from Wallace Rose Hill High School in North Carolina, 34 touchdowns, 29 rushing, 3 receiving, and 2 kickoff returns. And then averaging 4.6 touchdowns per game, Ashton Janti from Lone Star High School in Texas. I want to point this out. The national field goal leaders, Nolan Hauser has kicked 13 out of 16, along of 46. This is why you can't trust any of these statistics that are reported from the high school level. Look down here. I think this would qualify as a record. Liam Padron from Bartram Trail High School in St. John's, Florida, has a long field goal of 141 yards. That's a kick, man. Sign that kid up now. 141 yards. 3 points. I'm pretty sure it's 41, though, but that stood out to me. Go over to high school soccer, national leaders. In goals, Eben McIntyre from Charleroi, Pennsylvania. That's the closest school to us here in Delaware. He has 67 goals in 15 games played. He's kicked 4.5 goals a game. Down here, 4.6 a game. Ron Prislepsky from Holy Cross High School, also in Pennsylvania. They're kicking a lot of goals there in Pennsylvania. That's a lot. National assist leaders, Kaysen Stafford from Cincinnati Central High School in Cincinnati, New York. He has 39 assists. He also happens to have 39 goals. So he's busy in just 15 games. And of the top 10, he is the leader in assists. I believe that is it there. So now let's get back over to the other one. See, so I told you I did some work, right? You might not have believed me, but I did. And there you have that. So please go to My Sports Reports and subscribe to that page. You should get live updates when it's live. Apparently not live right now. Not a big deal. I know we're live on twitch.tv, though. I'm even going to send a message to myself. Yo is officially entered. We're on rumble.com, although not live streaming there because they want $25 a month to live stream. And I'm not paying $25 a month to live stream. Well, I can just live stream right to Facebook as I'm doing right now and just put the recording over there. Now the recording's lower resolution there because it gets compressed. But that's the way it is. This is brought to you by me, Marshal Manlove, hypnotist, mentalist. You can check out my sparsely populated calendar here. Actually starting to get a lot of calls for 2022 for proms and graduations. And if you would like a funny show, you see all your friends do funny stuff, contact me at 302-547-4645. But take a look at some of the videos in the video section there, of course, and you will see what is so funny about my show. I also sell real estate in Pennsylvania, Delaware, and Maryland. And you can see here some of the properties that I have sold in descending order. Let's go from ascending order here. Let's just do 9 here. So you'll see I do have a track record of success in selling homes, and there's still a lack of inventory here. So if you are looking to get the most money out of your house, seriously, it is still a good time to do so. I recently had a house listed for sale in Middletown. We had a overpriced offer for it in one day. It took 11 days to finally get the deal negotiated and signed, but nonetheless, over offer, one day. Marshal Manlove, Realtor. That's right. You can find me at marshalmanlove.foxroach.com. A couple in Middletown there. Wilmington, Malvern, Pennsylvania, Landenberg, Pennsylvania. Another in Middletown. There's a nice one in Galena, Maryland. And then one down in Ocean Pines, Maryland. $1 million sale there that I had. So that's me there, Realtor. That's me here, hypnotist. That's me here, sports reporter and referee. 4 jobs. That's right, you need 4 because you never know when all of a sudden everything is going to shut down and people won't let you do any business. So when that happens, make sure that you have 4 or 5 jobs, because perhaps one of them will be able to provide you a way to generate revenue so you can eat. Yeah. Oh, you might wonder that since I'm a hypnotist, do I do stuff like help people quit smoking and lose weight and stuff like that? I do. FirstStateHypnosis.com. That is me there. First of all, shows you I do comedy hypnosis shows, like I just mentioned. Performance enhancement. Work with athletes and people who take the stage, perhaps some stage fright, Perhaps people have forgotten how to hit a baseball all of a sudden. Whole lot of information about that there. An online store where you can buy the book that I wrote when everything was shut down last year. I had time to finish my book about stage hypnosis. You can get some recorded hypnosis sessions here. Quit smoking, lose weight, maintain weight, sleep, motivation for exercise. Who could use a little bit of that? Performance enhancement. Anybody have some performance issues? Yeah, check that one out. Pain relief, some self-esteem, stress relief. Anybody stressed out there? Pick up one of those. You can see me live, of course. Much more expensive to see me live. And also, I teach it. You want to become a hypnotist? I teach it. Not a whole lot I don't do, except I can't hang a picture. That I can't do. I am not mechanically inclined whatsoever. Technologically inclined to the point where I can set up all this stuff, even though Microsoft continues to try to keep me from setting up stuff. I can do that, although I couldn't do the teleprompter. That I couldn't fix. Put together. Had to get my friend Jake Hunter over here. Special shout out to my friend Joey V if he's watching all the way through here. Oh my gosh, it's like 26 minutes deep. If I had someplace to go right now, I would have stopped this a little earlier, but I don't. So I'll just hang out here. Thanks to Joey V for helping me test out something last night. I had to work out how to do sideline interviews or just interviews in general using Zoom. And because I am technologically inclined, there was an issue I had to deal with. I did get through the issue. The problem is going to be setting this up so it looks decent. Oop. I'm on to you. I'm on to you, bro. Try to stop me from looking good there. Freeze me in some nasty position. Yeah, I gotcha. You can tell the second pot of coffee has definitely kicked in. I'm raring to go now. I have no place to go yet, but I'm raring to get there. It's Tuesday. I don't work out on Tuesday. I have less energy too. Workout day will be tomorrow on Wednesday. Then Friday is the big workout day. The most important workout day, because right next door the Dutch Country Farmers Market is open. And after I work out, I can go over there and get some wings. Hey, if you are in the Middletown area on Thursdays, Fridays, or Saturdays, and you like food, you like high-calorie, heart-clogging food, go there. And Miller's has a little restaurant in the middle of the place. So if you walk in, you're facing Dutch Country Farmers Market to the left, and you walk in the left side entrance, you see the bakery to the left. Fantastic. I mean, they have the donut section and then the bakery where they have pies and cakes and stuff. I haven't gone for a pie or cake yet. Donuts, of course. Have to have a donut there. And then to the right, there's a candy shop. That's great. How can you beat candy? Then down past the donut shop, that's where I get my wings. Wings are great. But if you don't go straight when you walk in that entrance, you go over to the right a little bit, and down the middle, there's a little eatery there. And I imagine that you would walk past it normally. Don't ever walk past it. Sit there and get something to eat. I've had the best sandwich in my life there. It's bacon, beef, cheddar melt. Oh my God. It is the most amazing thing. Even if you don't like beef, bacon, cheddar, or cheddar cheese, get it anyway because you're going to love it. It's like barbecue beef brisket with bacon. They melt the cheese on there on a thick bread, the Texas toast, grilled, melted. Oh my God. Oh, that is so good. That is so good. Now, having that after working out on a Friday kind of defeats the purpose. So I'll just do that on a Saturday and just feel guilty for the rest of the weekend. Give me some motivation to work out on Monday. That's what gets me there on Monday, realizing what I ate all weekend. So that's what I did yesterday. But today, it's just drinking a lot of coffee. All right, if you have something that you would like to send to me, send it to mysportsreports@gmail.com. We want to find out who your athletes of the week are. Look, it's not a contest here. Some places have you send in all sorts of people and they determine who's going to be your athlete of the week. If you think somebody's worthy of being an athlete of the week, they must have done something noteworthy. Send it to me. Send a picture. Tell me what they've done, who they are, of course, what school they're from. Send it to me. It doesn't have to be Delaware. Obviously, you see that I am talking about other states because the goal is to talk about other states, all the other states. My Sports Reports, a generic term that can be used to talk about athletes from all over the country. That's what we're doing. When I customize this channel, it's going to have all sorts of states on here. I might have to start another channel for other states. Why is that doing that? Why did my face freeze in that position? Come on, bro. I'm calling my program bro. I'm 59. I'm using the term bro. That's the coffee talking. All right. I should stop talking now. That would be wise. You know, I have the teleprompter. I have the teleprompter so I can stay focused on one thing because it's dangerous to just let me ramble, which is what I've done every single recording so far. I have to find, the teleprompter's set up, but now I have to find an app to use where I can control it here until such time as I have somebody who can control it for me, or I can control it while somebody else is reading the teleprompter. That would be the goal. And now I've lost my train of thought. You know, I never really believed in ADHD, especially adult ADHD, until I saw myself rambling on in these videos. I should also say this one thing. It's going to take me a little time to get back into the broadcasting groove. I do, believe it or not, criticize myself. I'm my own biggest critic. There's one thing that I have done that I have tried to stop from doing. I make this little noise with my mouth, like that, this little click every now and then, and it annoys me. Oh, I want to punch myself right through the screen every time I do it. Now, my hypnosis show is different. I've done my hypnosis show so many times and watched it on video. I have that down. Even where sometimes it looks like I'm ad-libbing, it's all pretty much scripted. Why is that doing that again? Why is it freezing? Why is it doing that? It's trying to tell me something, I guess. Actually, it was trying to tell me something. It would just shut off and say, you've had enough. Enough talkie, enough coffee. All right. That's it. Now, I'm definitely done. All right, everybody. I'm Marshal Manlove, and now I'm out. Cheesy smile.